Okay, up here at the camp, got some work here to do today. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Kind of lathered myself up in mosquito repellent, just kind of took a bath in it. Haven't been here in a while. Things are pretty ratty looking. Let's start a fire. We've got my tarp blew off my motorhome, so I have to check my motorhome for leaks. This tree fell over last year, right before wintertime. I just never had time to cut it up. So I got my saw up here today, and I just stopped in town and put a brand new steel chain on the saw. Got my dad's nice little Husqvarna 40 saw right here. It's a nice little saw, brand new chain. Just had this chain put on, so I'm hoping it's going to make quick work of this down tree here. We'll gas up and get some bar oil in there and get right to work. So we're going to try and cut this tree up. We're going to try to cut the whole property, cut the lawn. I've got a really nice self-propelled lawn boy up here, 20-inch deck. It's a nice old lawnmower. It doesn't really run that well actually, but I use it up here to cut the grass. Our power pole's still doing good. Could use a bit of paint. I have to maybe spruce that up a little bit for sure. But anyways, I just want to get the property looking nice and cleaned up. Get this tree out of here and get things cut nice. Yeah, just gotta put some work into this because I do intend on spending way more time here. So let's get straight to work here. Let's bar oil. Goddamn mosquitoes are bad. Gas. My shed here that needs to be finished. This actually interesting right here. This is a Cobra, really nice CB 2000 GTL that I recently did quite a lot of work to. It's a great radio, works awesome. And I just have that up here, put it up here because I intend to make a base station up here. I'll talk back and forth to the house in town, which is about roughly 20 kilometers from here. So we'll see. That's another project for the YouTube channel that we'll get to very shortly, but right now I'm trying to get suited up. Alright, I've done a couple videos where I've been running the saw, and a lot of you guys in the comments section, rightfully so, made some comments, valid comments about my safety. So kind of done something about that, especially, you know, I've been hearing one of the guys in the back actually had a serious chainsaw accident, hit himself in the head, actually had to get airlifted out. So I don't know, I've just been hearing a lot about that, and I'm up here by myself. There's nobody around here, so thought it would be a good thing to start being a little bit more safe. I've never had an accident, but you never know what's going to happen, right? So I've got these great pants here, these chainsawing pants that protect my legs if the saw ever gets loose and contacts my legs. I've got the gloves. Set of chainsawing gloves. I also have this steel helmet now with the face shield and the earmuffs. So we have almost the full set here of safety gear. Just gotta get myself a good set of steel toe boots and we should be nice and safe. Yeah. Let's see how this fits. Perfect. It actually fits so good. Yeah. All right. Kind of feels like I'm being a bit extra right now, but I'm up here all alone. I usually, when I've been using the saw for years and never once really paid much attention to any safety stuff. So, yeah, so I think this is good. Setting a good example, I think. So let's get some gloves. I've got some gloves here too. Chainsawing gloves. Got some brand new steel chainsawing gloves. So I'm all decked out in brand new safety gear, courtesy of Mom and Dad. It's my Christmas gift, so thank you, Mom and Dad. And both Mom and Dad will be very happy to see me actually using it. So let's get straight to work. This all cut up. Now, I don't know how long that took. It was maybe 10 minutes. Maybe. It's a good little saw. Okay, so I think I've just learned something today. I think the reason why I was never very safety conscious with this chainsaw is I was never really ever bought a brand new blade. I was always sharpening the blades and stuff. With a brand new steel blade, that thing is deadly. Yeah, I've never used a chainsaw with a brand new blade like that. And what a difference! What a insane difference that makes. That thing is now, it's scary now. Like, it goes through the wood like, yeah, you wouldn't want that to hit your leg or arm or something. Like that chain is Still just deadly sharp, not even a nick in it. Wow. I think from now on, that chain was only 28 bucks, and the guy installed it for me. Not that I need help with that, but he put it right in there for me. Totally worth it. So I think I'm just gonna put brand new chains on all my saws now and run them that way, and of course be safety conscious with the good sharp blade. So yeah, let's get into moving some of this wood, and man, we'll get right into cutting the lawn here. Okay, doing well. All right, threw out my right shoulder, getting that going. I just had to get the gas going through it. This does not have a primer. It's one of these ready start mowers. It's a good mower though. I'm just kind of, I do not take care of this mower, so so we got this tree all out of the way. It's all cut up. What's interesting about this tree is that although it did fall over, you see that for the most part, this tree is still living. And if you look at the branches here, a lot of these branches even still have leaves on them. Still growing brand new leaves and stuff. So that tree was, even though it had fallen right over, this thing is still very much living. It was dead on that trunk, but that trunk there is still living. Kind of, gonna have to figure out how to get this stump out, but I will figure that out. So got the mower running now. It is starting to rain a little bit, so I'm gonna put some speed on here and try and get this all cut up. Alright guys, what do you think? Looks a lot better, eh? A lot better. I'm gonna throw that tarp out, cut that off, and just fold it all up and toss that. It's raining a little bit right now, so I'm not sure if we could have a fire or not. I'd love to have a fire. So everything's kind of wet now, though. You know, I'm not sure if that would work or not. We've got a lot of brush to burn, lots of wood to burn here. Yeah, it's kind of wet and rainy. Maybe we'll go inside. I'd like to have some dinner, so maybe we'll have some dinner. A couple of things to note. Jayla and I planted some trees around the perimeter of this place. This is Jayla and I's first meeting tree right here. Planted it as a when we first started dating. It's happily growing well. Actually, yeah, it's starting to rain, so we're gonna go inside and do some stuff inside. but here's the tree we cut up today. And I gotta be careful because, yeah, here's one. No, here's a red pine we planted. It's doing pretty good. Here's another one. This is, I believe, is a yellow birch. I'm not entirely sure though. I'm not sure which is which, but there's a lot of trees growing here just naturally. Here's my property line here. Basically, it follows this rock, these rocks here. This may be one. There's a couple. Here's one. Here's one maybe here. And this is one we planted for sure. I know for a fact we planted this one. Planted this one here. Here's a maple that we planted. So, I wonder if there's any more along here. Can't remember. So I've got to go over the storm moving in here. Oh, we planted that one. There's a couple in here that are still going. Maybe we planted a couple in here too. Yeah, we planted this one over here. Right there. Up on a kind of a berm. Here's the road. So some of these trees are doing pretty well. And I own all the way to the road there. There's another tree that we planted, doing pretty well. I think that's a red pine. There's another couple along here too. But anyhow, snowblower. So yeah, we'll talk about this tire at some point. There's a little bird living here for a while, and I'm not sure where she went. This is from a trailer that used to be here, which I ended up selling. There used to be another camper right here when I first bought the place. You can still see where the patio, this was actually the patio for the trailer right here. So I've got to get water out here. I've got this rain barrel. I'm going to hook up, install some gutters, and so I really need water out here. Wash things and yeah, so I wonder where that is. Alright, GoPro ran out of batteries there. We're gonna eat some dinner. We've got spaghetti. Got granola bars. And we got spaghetti. But yeah, just let this heat up. This place heat up a little bit. Well, ooh. Very damp today. Very damp. Forgot where we left off here, but this property just gets more and more beautiful every year. Sounds a little bit like we got maybe a thunderstorm moving in. Lots of really beautiful trees around here. Probably should cut some of these down because they're likely going to fall on my motorhome, but I don't know, I just can't bring myself to cut any of these down. There's so many beautiful trees around here. Got my little campsite set up here. We put me and my dad and my mom put this is hydro in. I think it was just before COVID. Lots of just beautiful trees around here. Every year I come here, these trees get bigger, and then there's new trees. There's so many little baby trees growing, and then so many big, nice trees around here. I love it. There's poplar, red pine, white pine. We got birch over here. Lots of we've got all kinds of we got sumac trees in here as well. All these beautiful, beautiful trees. Some white pine, red pine over there. Little baby ones. Yeah, little baby trees everywhere. That one looks like, some of these look like the deer got to them. But yeah, every year come here. It's different. Trees get bigger and bigger. And some of them get cut down by Quebec Hydro. I lost the biggest tree on my property by Quebec Hydro earlier in the spring. However, a lot of these birches are just springing up. Baby maples, pines, all kinds of stuff. Not sure what this is, but another couple really nice little trees over here coming in. And I just keep this wild. I just want there to be super big trees in here. It's kind of like a natural clearing area in here. This would be a beautiful camp spot. I'm not sure if it would be possible or not to make a clearing so I can get my tent trailer in here. I'm not sure if that would be possible or not. You can see through the trees of my car and my shed. Motorhome is through that way. It's quite a ways to the road. And there's a crazy lady that lives across the road, so the more trees the better, and a lot of privacy here. It's great. Yeah, see, I could barely even get through here now. I used to be able to walk through here, but I can barely even walk through here now. See if we can get to the road here. Still gotta cut some of this stuff up. Let me get over this. I gotta get in here with the saw. Cut some of this stuff up. Look at the big trees. Another little natural clearing here. Unfortunately, probably the biggest tree that I have on my property was leveled by Quebec Hydro this year. I'm not gonna go too far because it's crazy ladies, crazy woman's just ahead here. Right, so that's her house just across the road. I'm not even sure if she lives there anymore, but she's insane. So yeah, there's a big tree that came down. A couple trees in here that I gotta cut up. I gotta do some cleanup here. Lots of nice little trees here. Yeah, just as you turn in on my road here, just to the left, Quebec Hydro I mean, there's power line, the power goes along here, so, but man, I was pretty upset when they leveled this tree. This was a big tree. I was really upset about this. I gotta get in here and clean all this up. I mean, look at the size of this thing, man. Not sure if I can get some wood out of this tree or not. I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask some of my friends around the area that have mills and stuff what I could maybe do with this tree. I mean, look, it's probably, I don't know however many feet high this thing was, but it was a big one. And it'd be nice if I could get some beams out of that or something. I'm not sure. I I have connections for wood cutting around here. Yeah, every year Quebec Hydro comes in here and they'll cut down some of my trees along these lines, and they make a mess in here. But I understand that it's necessary, but they've really made a mess of my property a few times now. But yeah, I'm not ignorant. I just don't like it. Obviously. Some trash lying around here. Garbage truck actually comes down here. Here's my entrance right here. So here's my entrance. My property goes from here all the way to the road. So I got all this space, and yeah, it's a beautiful spot, I gotta say. Got this clearing here. I gotta really try and take better care of this spot. I got hydro here too, and got some plants to do maybe with this little building here, but we'll see. I'm not gonna try and make too many plans right now. Just try and get it a little nicer, fix it up. So I don't know if I can maybe start a fire. It's pretty wet. Everything's pretty wet. Probably could definitely make it work. I got some dinner, and then we'll maybe get some dinner, and then game time decision. Yeah, let's have some dinner here. Pretty hungry. All right. What's for dinner? We got spaghetti. All right. Okay, use a lot more meat sauce, but hey, it is what it is. Pop her in the microwave here. I'll just warm it up. Not gonna go super. Yeah, it's raining. I can hear right now. So probably not gonna have fire tonight. And I hope it doesn't rain too much, because we're leaking up here. So I have to fix that. This microwave is super strong. I don't know. Anyways, looking forward to some dinner. All right, gonna enjoy a nice meal here. Oh, that looks good. Man, that microwave is good. Throw on the heater again. All right. Let's get some light. There we go. All right, well, it's a bit wet here today, so I think what we're gonna do is gonna call it a day. Finish up some spaghetti here and head back home. And got some practicing to do tonight, so get into some music later on. But that'll be about it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and look forward to more videos from the camp. Lots planned for up here. So, UOttawaScotty out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.